Heyo, Hipper here. So today it's the good old Atago's turn to come out of the port. And this battle here is a bit of a stinging battle because it's actually a loss, and I'm the last ship that, well, gives up and gets hammered by a Friesland actually. So, you'll see that in the end.
I need your support.
Sorry if I gave a little bit away here, but I mean, that's the title of the video, so I thought I might as well mention it as well. But in the beginning here, we are stuck on the wrong side of A. I much prefer the other side where it's more open. So I have to get in quickly, I have to get into a good position so I can stop, well, basically the Reds from doing the same thing. That's more or less it. And I don't know who's there yet, I can't see anything, and suddenly the Baltimore pops up, and of course he's in like the usual Baltimore spot, which is right there. So he's going to push in, and then he's going to sit behind that island. That's almost a certainty. So there's a destroyer in here somewhere as well, and that's why I keep going, because I want to chase him out. I don't want to lose this cap this early on. So there he is, and we'll give him a little bit to think about. And then obviously dodge his torpedoes because we have the sonar on, and without a battleship on this flank here, because he's behind the island, I have made sure of that. That means I can pretty much do anything I want, and I am getting shot at battleships from far away, but at that distance it's not really a threat. And the poor Baltimore here, he doesn't have any torpedoes, and the fact is that I'm getting to his cover before he is, and I want to take out this destroyer, and he's defending it, and that means that I'll have to use torpedoes to get rid of him and then focus the destroyer here. So this is a very good way to win a flank very, very quickly here right off the bat. And we still have the Mars. He's hiding behind the corpse of his friend here. So still just gotta make sure we take him out, and someone else is taking shots at him as well, which is perfect. So that's him gone. So that's it. We are 2.5 minutes into the game, and this flank here is blown wide open. So now the question is my team able to make something good out of this? Because I mean, you can win every flank you want, but if no one actually does anything good with that, the fact that you've opened the flank, then well, you might as well not. So I'm just gonna hang around here and cap first of all. I do have a destroyer helping me with the capping, and I mean, I don't really need that. It would have been better if he was here earlier, but who cares? We'll just shoot some preemptive torps this way here to keep the red ships away. And really right now this looks like a very, very easy battle, because all the Reds are gathered out there, and they're not even trying to push in. They're sitting in the middle of the map, and if our battleships were in position with a good shot at these guys out here, this would pretty much have been a suicidal match. But as it turns out, no one seems to really take advantage of the fact that all the red ships are in one spot. And obviously I cannot take on every battleship in the game on my own. They're all sitting out there, and I also think I've done my duty for the time being over on this flank here. So I'm going to try to reposition to see if I can't take on something that's not 3 battleships. So if you look over at B, then the battleship there has actually made quite an effort to reverse into the cap and make sure that he gives broadside to every battleship on the red team. And I mean, with plays like that, what can you possibly do then? Not a lot. That's for sure. So I am deciding now not to be very aggressive in this game here, because I've already been very aggressive, and I pretty much got out of it still alive, but these battleships here are now starting to encroach on my cap, and I don't really see much movement on my team in ways of actually protecting me or the cap. So I am just having a bit of a think here what I should do, because I need battleship help to take out these 3 battleships in here. I cannot kill them all, obviously, and we've already lost 1 battleship, so we only have 2 left, and that puts the red team in the front with 3 battleships. So I'm going to go behind the island now and see if I can't stop B from falling, because it looks like the red guys from C, they are now trying to flank. So just like in the beginning, my best bet of winning this battle now, because I don't have much battleship support, it is to hunt down the remaining enemy destroyer and make sure that he's out of the game. That is pretty much the best thing I can do, because I can sit here, sure, and set fires on these battleships here forever, but it's going to take too long to take them out of the battle, and all they have to do is really just spread out, and they'll be able to citadel me from pretty much any angle. So staying over here is pretty much a lost cause. And as you can see, our destroyer is all the way out on the flank, and he's about to let himself be cut off from the rest of the team, and the Georgia is going to start chasing him. And I will freely admit that I don't really care at this point here. He's put himself in that situation because he wants to talk battleships instead of actually playing something that makes more sense. So he's on his own. We are going to turn over towards B and see if we can remove the last enemy destroyer from the map. And in a minute you'll witness an Akatsuki losing a battle to a Georgia, and a one-on-one that is, and that doesn't happen very often. So we've lost the defending battleship at B, and as you can see on the map, the destroyer is starting to enter the B cap. So obviously we cannot have that happen. We are ahead on points, and to win this battle I need to make sure we stay ahead on points, because I don't have a lot of faith in my team. Anyway, so I am steaming full speed ahead here towards the B cap and hoping to get in a few shots at the Friesland if he should pop out. And he does pop out here, and I think he realizes that he's not going to be able to cap in time, so it's better to run away while he still can. So we take a few shots, hoping we can hit him here over the island and hopefully scare him away at the very minimum. Because Friesland doesn't have torpedoes, so I mean, the only thing a Friesland has is smoke, and I have my sonar ready, so as soon as I'm in range I will be quite a problem for him. So just hoping to remove this Suzuya here as well, because the battleship takes care of that. So that means I can focus on the remaining destroyer here, and we are 4 versus 2 now. Just have a look at that. So obviously I'm going to focus on the destroyer because I'm the cruiser, and there's a battleship and a destroyer left. So I mean, they really should be able to take out that last Georgia all the way on the other flank, while I push this Friesland into a defensive position over here at C, and then hopefully I can remove him at some point. So what I don't need right now is for the other blue ships to come over here to C. That's not what we need to do now. What needs to happen now is the destroyer goes in to the western part of the map, spots the battleship, and allows our remaining battleship to get some good shots in, or at the very least keep that battleship off my back until I've finished off the destroyer. But as you can see, they are all heading for the C cap, and that's just well, that's a mistake. The destroyer is hiding somewhere over there, so I have to go over there anyway. So it's better to keep the Georgia off my back, while I chase down the destroyer than it is for all the blue ships to just gather at one spot on the map. That's just makes us vulnerable. And as you can see, I am steaming full speed over here because this set 23, he's facing a Friesland, and of course that's not even a battle. The Friesland is going to win that easily. So I need to get my guns in play here. I need to help him out, and that's why I'm just like feverishly trying to get into position to actually be able to help out. And I finally get the opportunity to actually be part of the battle here, and unfortunately the Friesland manages to finish off the set 23 before I am able to fire another salvo. And that's exactly what I didn't want to happen here, because now he smokes up and I don't have a clue where he's going to go, and I still don't know where the last battleship is, because he hasn't been spotted for a long time. And it would have been a lot better if that destroyer had gone out into open sea, like I said before, and spotted the battleship. So the battleship is spotted now, and that means that our battleship is in a pretty bad situation, because he's just about to head in behind an island, meaning that he can't be able to shoot at the red battleship, and he's also going to drop him off like the map. So anyway, I only have one option here. I have to head in and I have to kill off this Friesland here. So he fires his guns, and that's a mistake, because then I know roughly where he is. So I just need my battleship to keep the other battleship at bay until 1, I can cap this cap, or 2, I can finish off the Friesland here. I don't need this Georgia here to come and join the battle, because it's a battleship and I'm a cruiser, and I'm going to be busy with the Friesland. So I don't know what is going on here, but what I don't need is help capping. I need help keeping this Georgia at bay. I need this battleship to well, assume a defensive position here, and there's plenty of islands to do that in. And I'm just using the Friesland smoke here to keep myself unspotted from the Georgia, because I want to get this battleship out of the way. Georgias are fast, they go like 40 knots, so this guy will be able to enter the cap before the time runs out, and that's obviously going to be bad for me. And I've lost track of the Friesland also. Now obviously he's somewhere on the other side of the island here, and at the moment here I'm trying to judge which way the Georgia is going to go, because I'm hoping he's going to take like he's going to go the left around this island, so he's not going to enter the cap. That's where my torpedoes are now, so I'm trying to scare him away from taking that entrance, because I don't want him to do that, because I know the Friesland is right on the other side of the island. So if the Georgia takes, and there he is, and this is my chance, and the guy was too quick. He's a good player, and I just saw the Georgia there for a second, and he's taking the route that I don't want him to take, which means that I'll be encircled here. And as you can see, the battleship is gone, because who knows? I mean, he was more preoccupied with capping, which was unnecessary. I was going to do that anyway. So I don't want the Georgia to catch me sitting here, and I don't know where the Friesland is. I'm kind of suspecting that he's coming the other way into the cap, and I actually think that's the Friesland right there capping. So that's why I'm stopping, and I want to reverse and take out the Friesland. But then of course in a minute I'll figure out that it's not the Friesland. It's actually the battleship that's already made it there. He's already in the cap. You see how fast he is? He's only 4 kilometers away. So I have to move, otherwise I'll get citadel by this guy here easily. And I don't have time to set up a torp attack or anything like that, because I used my torpedoes. And there's the Friesland, and he has access to my broadside, and with the fast firing guns on that thing there, this is a quick death. So unfortunately that was Atago losing a battle there. it happens and it stings, especially with the way I took the flank right off the bat. But such is life, and I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you out there.